Payment received. You have made a wish and it's been heard loud and clear.
What payment? She made a prayer. She didn't offer any money. Actually, let me just add 5 cents because Studio Bones went and cut out almost the entire first chapter. It wasn't particularly pivotal in the plot, but it fully introduced Yato's character to us right off the bat.
Yato, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh. Revert, Tomone.
This bothers me a lot. Adachi Toka makes it seem like Regalia need the wielder's permission to revert and transform, but there are a few times I've seen a weapon hesitate or just refuse to transform.
Be your regalia anymore.
You're just kidding, right? It's only been like 3 months.
It felt like 3 years! I can't take it anymore! Living like a vagrant with a minor god who doesn't even have his own shrine! I can't do it! No!
This is like a huge kick in the balls when you realize how a god gets a regalia in the first place.
It's over. I hereby release you.
That's so much better.
And just so you know, the usual practice is to give at least a full month's notice before you quit. It's common courtesy.
Am I working for a god or McDonald's?
My neck. This is getting old.
Yeah, no, that big bottle was not in that skin-tight tracksuit.
Pretty meager savings. I'll never have a shrine, will I?
You would think that gods earn shrines through godly deeds, but apparently you got to earn money 5 yen at a time to buy one.
God or not, without a regalia, I'm unarmed. No, worse than that, I'm essentially naked. I can't go out on any jobs like this.
Regalia are only necessary for fighting off phantoms.
Well, which do you think is more godlike, Hiyori?
Want to see the man I worship?
We've entered the final round of the showdown of the century, folks. The fighters are circling, and look at that! He goes for the leg! How will Tono respond?
Sorry, obviously you were the wrong person to ask about this.
I didn't know you liked martial arts. Are you a closet fan?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a closet fan exactly.
You haven't told your parents, right?
No, I'm fairly certain my mom's head would explode if she found out I'm into this stuff.
Well, she's somewhat original, I'll give her that.
Oh my, what a crude hobby!
You'll bring dishonor on the Iki family name with such unladylike pursuits.
Honestly, dear.
Don't you want to be a suitable husband?
Okay, stop it!
Not one person turns to look at this guy. He's hard to see, but not impossible. That is the quietest bust I've ever seen in my life.
In you go!
And he says he can't fight them. He maybe can't purify them, but he can obviously fight back.
Let's go, Jungle! Samba! Whoa! It worked!
-1 sin because that actually worked.
The great Tono has blessed me with a fraction of his mighty power! Oh, I'll be your devoted follower forever, my lord!
And let me bring that sin back.
I think we finally lost it.
It wasn't following you to begin with.
I'm glad I was able to track you down, Yato. I had a lot of questions to ask, you know, but you just suddenly ran off on me. No dodging my questions this time. I want some straight answers.
Sorry. But your soul, it slipped out.
What?
Okay, so why is it a cat's tail? Why? Of all things.
If you want your body, it's back over there.
What? How's that possible? What happened? Does this mean that I'm dead?
How much of a coincidence is it that Yato landed right where her body was? Also, think about how far her body was from the Phantom and that she didn't even know that she's a spirit. How did she get over there so quickly to save Yato?
I can still touch things even without my body. That's cool.
Does cleaning her soul actually have any effect?
So she's a closet martial arts nerd and a narcoleptic. That's a combination you don't see every day, huh?
No kidding. We should warn her panties show when this happens.
Yeah, that way she can wear something appropriate.
Something nondescript would work best.
Nah, something that's super cute.
This girl has a serious problem and they're joking around about it. What if Hiyori passes out in the middle of the street?
They're not the same. They come in different shapes and sizes, but they are all denizens of the far shore, devoid of life.
The way he says it implies that everything from the far shore is devoid of life. That may apply to Regalia, but you're not telling me that gods are devoid of life. They're not exactly alive, but they can die.
Look, some unexpected stuff came up recently, stuff I have to deal with before I can even think about doing anything else. So I can't get to you quite yet.
Be straight with me. Are you really a god or not?
After everything you've seen, you're really still doubting him.
Explain something to me. What's the difference between you and phantoms?
Huh?
I mean, you have things in common. You're invisible to most people, and the same thing goes for phantoms, doesn't it?
Really, they have one thing in common.
Unlike them, I'm actually from the far shore. I wasn't born from a human being. I'm a god of war, born from a wish.
Okay. He says he wasn't born from human beings, but from a wish. So, who made the wish? A hamster? Gods come into existence because of humans, because humans need something from them. He meant to say that he wasn't born from humans' negativity, which is more accurate. Also, Yato is not a god of war. He is a god of calamity or calamitous god. Bishamonten is the god of war, along with my big daddy here.
Last week, huh? Well, here's a proposition then. Call me Lord Yato. It'll show some respect. Do that for an entire week and I'll consider starting your job. I mean, seriously, who calls a god by his first name anyway?
Well, he's right. Even the other gods referred to him as Yatogami.
I could call you something else.
Fine. The truth is, I'm not at 100% right now. I can't take on a big job. Not until I find a regalia.
Yeah, but you don't need a regalia to fix Hiyori, do you? I swear, he can't even zip up his fly without a regalia.
Regalias are people?
Well, they're spirits.
Spirits of people.
I got everything I need. Why should I bother getting some dumb job? I don't need work. My parents support me.
Do you see them, Hiyori? Those are lazy bums. Scary, aren't
It's
they?
not like I can't get a job. It's just that I don't want to.
That's it! He's one of those lazy bums that Mother was always warning me about.
What kind of mom... And are you really classifying Yato as a lazy bum? He's a god. He works to grant wishes every day. He also works to fight phantoms like the one that almost killed you. What do we expect him to do? Serve out double quarter pounders? Cut him some damn slack.
Excuse me. What would you think about being a regalia for a guy named Yato? Excuse me. Hello there.
Yato told her that a regalia is a spirit, not a damn phantom. And didn't he tell her that phantoms would eat her? Why is she willingly approaching them?
There's one more thing, too! I got separated from my body again!
Your timing seriously sucks!
The fact that she has not yet been raped, leaving her body lying around.
But you said yourself that you can't do anything without a regalia, right?
Back off! I've been trying to find one, okay? I have to... A young boy. Not so young. Looks to be in his teens, I'd say. A difficult enough age for anybody.
He could tell all that when the soul's form is just a snowflake. Not even a snowflake, a white hairball. And this guy right here is literally the only soul in the show to not be in a human form.
That's so...
Notice how the phantom ate him, yet he was not blighted at all.
I seriously gotta wear this garbage? Quit your complaining. Here, check it out. This one's kinda cool.
That's so lame.
Fine, I'll wear it then.
The fact that he has all these clothes and still wears that sweaty tracksuit.
Eat up.
Is this a joke?
Where did Yukine get these clothes? I know Yato's clothes don't fit him like that.
I thought you were invisible to other people, considering that you're not human and all.
Not quite. We're not actually invisible, we're just hard for people to notice. But they can see us. Let me ask you this. How many waitresses are working in here?
Huh?
Don't look, that's cheating.
I guess... like 2? Whoa, there's 4 of them?
And it's the same with us. Yukine and I just kind of blend in with the background, just like those other waitresses. And if someone does notice us, we look like normal, boring people. They quickly forget they ever saw us.
I feel like even a human's short-term memory becomes a lot less hit and miss when they see the crazy kinds of stuff you guys do. And also, Yato is visible to anyone that needs help, and he uses the term help very, very loosely. Like, changing diapers counts as a job. He should be visible to everybody on the street.
You're gonna make yourself sick, you know.
Oh, I'll be fine. Dogs don't need a food.
So where the hell does all this food go?
So what about you? How did you... You know, what did you do before you were Yato's regalia?
Is being dead a profession now?
Hey, you're that sardine thief from earlier. Good boy.
He likes you. Do you like cats?
It seems like it.
Well, cats are really cute, huh? I like them too.
Her jacket was not unbuttoned a second ago.
Listen up, kid. Just so you know, gods and regalias share mind and body. So as your master, you subject me to every one of your pervy thoughts. Keep our minds out of the gutter.
What if he falls in love? Where's the distinction between lust and love?
Spoken like the true scumbag you are.
You know, that's a pretty crappy attitude to take.
If a soul's willing to commit suicide, that means it's been possessed. It can't even become a regalia. Dead or alive, it still doesn't matter. There's no saving it.
Not true. A damaged soul can become a regalia, just not a good one.
You okay? Man, try to remember you'll die if your tail gets cut.
Physical trauma can cut her tail. Okay.
Pot gonna do? It's not just any pot. I got it from a lady in town who read my palm and declared she would sell it to me and no one else. All I have to do is chant happy, happy, cool, cool, happy, happy, cool, cool every day while I rub it back and forth, see?
And you believed her?
And this'll make me rich if I place it on a west-facing wall. And this bracelet will help me build the home of my dreams. And this pyramid is guaranteed to boost my test scores. With all these charms, wishes I didn't even know I had will come true. I'll be happy, happy.
The fact that he fell for this.
You dirty bastard! What have I told you, huh? Keep your hands off my lady or I will end you!
Whoa! It's an affair?
You hear me, you rotten, stinking little punk?
You gentlemen don't need to fight over little me!
Yato had to have walked himself into that one, since he already knew about those two.
Nasty rumors about him before.
Rumors like what?
Trust me, despite how he might look, he's a scary god.
I mean, I'd assume so, being a god of war.
Hey, I didn't jump. I fell? Incredible. Everything goes wrong for me, even this.
No need to despair. Hello, sir. Are you sick of the daily grind? Depressed about your love life? Hi there, ma'am. Having trouble balancing your career and your family? What's that, kids? There's some bullies in your class that need to be taken down a notch or two? Well, good news. I can solve any problem, big or small. That's right. I'm fast and affordable. I'm the delivery guy, Yato. Call anytime, ladies.
This whole scene, Yato made such a big piss about, I don't help people that want to die. So what's this guy doing? And those other people were being pushed to extremes by phantoms. This guy has none. This damn god gets 20 sins.
It was the happiest time of my life.
I'm gonna vomit! This guy takes advantage of vulnerable young women! Someone call the police!
Ooh, the irony is strong with this one.
It wasn't like that. I care deeply for her. I never did anything indecent. I swear on my life.
The life that you're currently tossing? Yeah, I'm sure it's worth a ton.
You're crazy? Let me see here. So it looks like you work at an ad agency. Or did.
That's right. However, the company recently went bankrupt. That's why I'm here now. I didn't know what else to do. I wanted to call my parents to apologize for doing this, but I guess I accidentally dialed your number instead.
That explains the hang-up then. I mean, anyway, the hand of fate is clear in this. Start from the beginning. How did this happen?
Maybe you should start by saving him!
Well, I suppose it all began last winter.
This now?
Hiyori has more logic than a centuries-old god.
I don't know what happened, but we started to run into all sorts of bad luck. As things got worse, my job performance steadily dropped. I never got bonuses anymore, and my meager savings dried up almost before I knew it. But I just couldn't imagine not being with her anymore. I was desperate. One thing led to another, and I went bankrupt. I just wanted to be with her. But with the hole I had dug for myself, I knew I would only become a burden. I wanted to spend our lives together. I had been planning to propose to her. Not now! I don't deserve her anymore!
What a sad story. I'm crying buckets for poor love psychotic suicide guy.
Here she is.
That's Kofku!
Huh? How do you know her name?
Should have guessed it sooner.
What? Why? How could you possibly know?
Guess I didn't tell you everything earlier. Kofku is the god of poverty.
Huh? The god of poverty?
The god of poverty only brings disaster. Spend time with her and you're basically asking to have your life ruined.
Why didn't bad things start happening before Capipa Land then?
Oh, and there's one more thing. She has a guy in her life you don't want to cross.
Why does Yato even have this picture?
Yato, why did you bring me to meet Kofku? I know you had a reason.
Listen, if anything happens to me, I want you to go straight to those two. Do you understand?
Yeah, got it. Oh, wow. Why does he smell so nice?
She just heard a story about how Yato would take lives on request and is blushing like a fangirl because he's leaning in close. A normal person would be freaking out.
Hate and fear will help you draw a borderline.
And what's that?
The borderline is what serves as a Regalia's shield. It's also his only weapon.
Which is untrue.
So, that girl we ran into down by the water, Nora, she's a Regalia too?
Ah, Nora, huh? How to put it? I guess you could call her a friend with benefits.
She's not even your friend.
Yukine is obviously better off in my care. You'll just corrupt him.
Get away from her!
Stop that! What are you doing to the poor thing?
Ah! Come on! I'm getting stung like crazy here!
Quit it! Can't you see you're hurting him? You're gonna pull his arm out of the socket!
He's hurting! Look at me! I'm getting seriously stung! Ah!
Is Hiyori stupid? How does she not realize how Yukine is acting around her?
Jeez! Are you crazy? What's your problem?
I told you! When he has naughty thoughts, I'm the one who pays for it! Every one of them stings me!
What do you mean, naughty thoughts?
Me? Huh? Why do I feel like I know that smell?
These freaking people and smells.
Gotta train harder, build stronger quads. Gotta master the jungle. You need something, Yukine?
I woke you up, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Is something wrong?
Well, it's gonna sound stupid, but your dad turned off the lights in my room. And well, you know, I don't like the dark much.
Oh, I get it. Well, wanna sleep with me?
Huh?
Or you could, you know, turn the lights back on when her dad goes to sleep. And does he even need sleep, to be honest? His only job is to turn into a sword. I don't think it matters if he's awake or not to do it, considering Yato's the one wielding him.
It's okay, see? Come on in.
Oh, no, I can't, really.
Hurry up already, it's getting cold.
But I...
Yeah, it's been a while since I slept with someone, too. You don't smell like a boy. You smell nice. I like this. Lying next to someone, it's soothing. It's kinda nice not to be alone at night, you know?
Like, really. Hiyori puts herself in these positions, yet she flips on Yato for being perverted.
Young man, just what do you think you're doing?
How and when did he get in there?
Have girls in your life yet, so behave. For now, I'm all you need.
When you say stuff like that, it makes me want to puke. And anyway, you've got a girl. A regalia like me, but she's a chick.
Are you implying that Yato, as a 20-year-old looking guy, would get with Nora, who looks your age or younger?
I'm glad you came. This is fun.
Didn't have anything else to do, so...
You know, besides saving innocent souls from suicide by Phantom.
I mean, it's not like anyone can see me, right? So if I want something, I can just borrow it.
Yukine may be hard to see as a spirit, but that skateboard is not.
Where did he go?
Hey,
Yato? What are you doing here?
getting a little R&R. Not feeling so good today.
Remember how Yato made a point of telling Hiyori he was too busy to solve her body problem? Yet now he just pops in whenever with no significant business to handle.
Listen, Hiyori, in your life.
Which is not true based on one simple fact. Gods only exist because humans want them to exist. If a god goes around slaying without a care, they won't get any wishes, and especially for a minor god like Yato, they'll fade away.
Yukine. Once it has been corrupted and consumed by a phantom, a soul is utterly lost. Its existence can be nothing but a living hell.
Which is also not true. I've seen a corrupted soul get purified, if only not completely.
Why am I freaking out so much? It's Yato's fault, forcing me to kill that girl.
Yeah, but at that point, she wasn't even a girl anymore.
What you're doing is no different than stealing.
Damn! They won't get off my ass! Even Hiyori!
What the hell?
Like, oh my gosh, she should be visible right now making that huge racket.
That was real nice of you to buy this.
I'm nice like that.
Man, I really can't stand kids.
Says the one that acts like a huge kid. Also, why did Hiyori bother lying for Yukine at all? Especially since she knows every sin he commits hurts Yato. And covering for him is only encouraging him to keep lying and stealing. I don't understand why she has this saintly image of him in the first place.
Ow!
Very delayed reaction there.
Wait, the Bishamon? The god that punishes evildoers?
I don't understand how this correlates with God of War.
Quit being such a pansy.
What? I am not a pansy.
I can feel it. You've been stinging me non-stop with your crap. How many times I gotta tell you that your volatile emotional state affects me too? Get it together.
You would think that this situation would turn Yukine around. It does not.
But that woman, she's a god just like you. Are you seriously going to fight another god?
She's the one attacking us, okay?
And you're gonna use me?
Obviously, it's your job to kill what I want dead.
You can't be mad at him for acting like that. He's a new regalia, and he's 14 on top of that. Killing, of course, would be a touchy subject, as you already know from how he reacted to killing that little girl.
Catch him, Kinoha!
It grabbed you! It's a regalia?
Yukine and Hiyori both have such selective hearing.
She called him, what was it? A god of calamity, I think? What does that mean?
It's just another way of saying a god that causes disaster. Yati's a scary war god. You haven't already forgotten I told you that, have you?
Yeah, but a god of war is not the same as god of calamity.
Found you!
Kovku?
Bimbogami ex machina.
Regardless, you should hide.
Huh?
And don't say my name. Bishamon can't find out you have any connection to me.
Oh, right!
Did Bishamon not just hear the conversation?